Hey, this is Peyton from EP Outdoors. Today I got my Evike order, which is the nozzle and lubrication oil for my co2 blowback pistol. I did it. If you didn't get a chance to watch the review, go back and see that. But in the package I got 2 balls of Matrix aim top lubrication oil. And I got the Angel Customs nozzle set for the gun. In this video I'm going to be showing how to put that in. So now in order to take apart the gun, you're going to need medium-sized Phillips head screwdriver, a smaller flathead screwdriver, tiny Phillips head screwdriver. I do not have one, so I have a tiny little flathead. Another smaller flathead. I have this just in case. And a little bit smaller Phillips head screwdriver. And of course your gun. So now with this one, as you guys can remember, there is the 2 switches on both sides. Pull them down. Oh, first I forgot. Make sure the gun is unsafe. Mags out. Safety first. Pull down the switches. We don't need this part. We'll set it aside. Right now all we're doing is looking this part. Okay guys, so what you do with this is you have the spring here. Carefully take that out. Make sure nothing gets lost. There's 3 parts of the spring. You have this part here and this part here that goes in the front of the slide. Set that aside out of the way. You take the barrel, lift it up, slide it forward. You have the inner barrel with the hop up. And you have the outer barrel. Then with this now you would have a screw that would go right here. I already have that out. With that, just all that does is attaches to the sight. And next step. There's screws here for the selector switches. Start with this one. This is what you use the flathead screwdriver for. Take that, put it in your little plate here. Now something when you take this off you really want to watch. The selector switch. There's a little silver ball here. Do not lose that. Very big pain in the neck to find. I already lost one, but luckily for me I was able to find it. On to the next one. Another screw. The little ball and the selector plate. Put that in there. With this, there's ripples here on the end slide here. Just take that with your fingernail or a screwdriver. What works best for you. It's a little bit tough to get out. Pop it up. Okay. Or slide out, whatever works best for you. There's a piece in here to run the selector switches. Set that aside. Here's your empty top slide. So now with this, when you take it off, there's a spring right in here. Make sure you do not lose that. Take it out. Put that here in your plate. You have your nozzle. And the other half to the nozzle. This is the standard WE nozzle. And you also have this in here. There's that. Here's the Angel's Customs nozzle. So in this kit I got the nozzle, and I think I got the whole internal parts too. I don't know if I'm going to put that in or not. Carefully dump this stuff out. Okay, that's that. Now on the inside on this nozzle we have some internal stuff here. On this one, you do not. So, what I am thinking is, all this slides in together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and base it off here. I'm going to see if I can get this one out. Oh, that's why. Little screw here on the top. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. That's what you need the very tiny screwdriver for. Make sure you do not lose that. Set that aside there. Now, this stuff might be able to pop out. Yep, comes out quite easily. There's also the spring in there too. Okay. Now, should give me an idea of how to put everything back in. So now, going on with this. Oops. We have the nozzle. The spring. Slide in just like that. This is the same on all four sides, so it should be good just to slide it in. Slide that piece in. After which, slide that in there. I think that's how it went. Pretty sure that's how it went. Okay, now, so what you do with this is you slide the spring all the way in the end of the nozzle there. Put this piece in. Doesn't really matter how you put it in, because it's the same on all sides. On the top here, there's a little spot to put in the screw right there. On the top, there's a little hole here. Just to make sure those line up when you put it in. Oh, shoot. Okay. Now, how I did to keep this in was I took my one screwdriver and held it in. You push it in, it'll just be like that. Make sure it's all lined up. Take your little dinky screw here. Put it in the hole. Take your tiny screwdriver, screw it in. Make sure it's tight. Make sure it is level with the top of the nozzle. As you can see there. So now, by the way, this screw here goes right in the hole here. And you put your rear side on. Take the screwdriver. And you screw it in. Let's see if I can get this. Oh. There we go. Get that tight, and you don't really want your sight to fall off in the middle of a game. Now you take one selector switch, one of the two balls. So we can get one out of here. Two of them, I only need one. Take it, there's a little spring right here. Put it on there. Kind of try to wiggle the selector switch on there. There we go. Take one of the two flathead screws. Screw it on. Make sure that's tight. Okay, with both those in, you can take your outer barrel, slide it in, inner barrel, slide it in, slide it back, then grab your spring here, slide it right up there on the nozzle. There's a little lip here on the hop up, and it sticks in just like that. Grab the gun. Oops. Oh. Okay. Grab the gun. Make sure it's lined up. Good to go. I'll throw some CO2 in it and see if it works.